Another beautiful morning here in Alaska. So today is Monday. It's about 8:45 in the morning, Alaska time. And look at how much snow we have here. It's pretty much gone. We just have a few streaks of snow here in the corner. But other than that, it's pretty much clear here in the right side. And hear the bird chirping. It's a very good sign that it's warmer outside now. And I just can't wait for this tree to bloom with the new green leaves here soon. So that's the only snow that left here. So I'm walking uphill here. Oh, there's a bird. I saw a raven here. Robin. Look at that. Oh, it flew off. So this is pretty much the ground here after all the snow melt just this week. It went so fast. So if you see the little streak of snow right there, that's the only one that left so far. And a little bit right here in the corner. So it looks kind of gloomy because the grass aren't growing yet. But they're getting ready here soon. I can see some little buds in the trees, but it's gonna go so quick. It's kind of windy today. I can see the trees waving, and there's a lot of small birds. So this is the uphill area here while I'm climbing up. That's why I feel like I'm catching my breath here. But the road is pretty clear. Oh, the sounds of the bird chirping, so wonderful. So peaceful day. One of our neighbors there, a really big house. And these, behind the trees right there is another road to some neighborhood. Oh, the wind is kind of getting colder. See, I still have my winter jacket because the wind, when it blows, like ice water. But the road right here is not muddy anymore. But I'm still wearing my short boots just in case. Look at that, there's a little patch of snow right there. And there's some right here too, because that's the snow that the owner of the house right there, they plowed it from their driveway. So they kind of piled more compared to the other area. Oh, every time I get here, so this is the top of this level. So when I got here, I pretty much catching my breath. So one of our neighbors there, I'm gonna go for motorbike ride somewhere. He has a motorbike in his back of the car. So that's the neighbor's house. It's another one house behind the tree right here. Look like there's a lot of birds in this corner. Another car passing by with a trailer. They might hold something. So this is a big turn here. So I'm in the top of the hill now. So when you go down there to the left, that's where I came from. And now this is a big loop going up right here. So it's kind of like a stairs from downhill here, then another level up there. So who's there? Hi, Slipper. Thanks for watching. And hi, Blank. Yes, I'm a Filipina indeed. Filipina here in Alaska. Hi, Marlon Guerrera. You know what? I have my brother Marlon too. He's next to me. I mean, when I was born second, then Marlon was third. And we're very close. Hi, Oliver Carlson. Hello, Fresh Pizza. Hello, everybody. So you know what? Look at that. You know how like scary that is? That tree when the wind blows them, they're like shaking each other, and if the trees are not strong enough, some of them are fell. I'll show you one that fell in the ground right in the corner earlier when I walked past there. There's some trees there that it's been dead for a while, but when the wind blows them, they fail. And I'm suspected that these trees, because they don't have branch in the top, see that one? It's like a black top on that small one. I bet that's gonna fall soon if the wind keeps blowing today. Thank you, Marlon. Hi, Romania lovers. Thanks for watching. So that's one of our neighbors here. So this level here is a little bit higher than that. But there's another level right there where the house is. And that's the level where our house is in the other side of this road. So it's pretty much 15 minutes walk from here, from the bus stop, because every morning at school days, I took my kids down to the bus stop because the bus doesn't go up here in the hillside for some reason. So we have no choice but to go walk down there every morning. And my son earlier was cranky because he doesn't like to walk and he doesn't like to wake up early morning. But it's getting better now that it's springtime. But last winter he was really cranky because he doesn't want to walk in the snow because he said it's cold and dark, because winter here in Alaska is very harsh. It's like 20 hours of darkness, no sun. Oh, you're from Chicago. I never been to Chicago, but I heard a lot of good things about there. Hello, everyone. So this area right here is where the power lines is. So they cut a bunch of trees right here to keep the power line cleared. So during the winter, no trees will interrupt the power. So they have the way of right there to cut some trees. So that's across. That's the downhill, and that's the uphill power lines. Oh, 11 degrees there. I think here right now is 30 degrees. So still freezing. So we have one neighbors right there too. So I'm almost home. Just have a few miles, a few meters walk here. Maybe 2,000 feet to our house. So earlier, the tree that fell was somewhere right there. I'll show you guys. There's one right here too, the branch snapped, but it was stuck to the other big branch, so it's still hanging up there. But there's another one right here that I'm sorry. This cold wind make me feel like coughing or something. So there's another one that there that snapped, that one, and it's stuck to the other one, or more of the tree that kind of stuck in them, so he never fell to the ground. But the one got bended. Look at that. The one that next to it got bended. And the tree that fell earlier was here. Good thing the tree are pretty much rotten. So when they fell in the ground right here earlier, they just totally snapped. Look at that. So they're pretty rotten. And look at this. So they just snap in pieces. So it look like somebody just threw this in the side. See, they're pretty much rotten. Because some of these trees here, that one, there's a lot of this here that's already dead. Then nobody like cut them down. So they just wait until they get rotten. When the strong wind came, and they just fall on the ground. So that's why every time I walk here, I keep watching all these trees, if how strong they are or how strong the wind is, so I can get ready if the trees are dangerous. So I have to walk past really, or I have to run. So that's our house. There, you can see the roof, but the driveway is right here. And we have a few neighbors right there. So that one, and there's another one behind the trees. So not pretty quiet neighborhood, but not much car passing here. And we have a bunch of snow right here because for some reason the sun doesn't really hit this area right here because it got covered with some trees. But they're melting every day. This blue mailbox right here is a local news miner. They call it Fairbanks Daily News. But we don't really subscribe for like a newspaper here because you can always see news in the newspaper online. So see this one? It's funny because my daughter last year, she never know that when the snow start melting, this right here is just plain water. You don't see the shallow area. So she just like running in here, and when he stepped down there, she just sink and just laughing because she think that still have dirt, and he just sank to her west side, so she have to go back and change. Oh, I'm sorry to hear about your job, Marlon, but hopefully it will went well for you. I'm sure there's always another job right there that you can find. So I'm pretty much home. I'm almost in the top of my driveway here, and I can see bird right here in the top of a tree. See, there's some few birds right there. I think that's robin because they're tiny. Yeah. And I'm show you the bud of the trees right here. Look at that. So this green little bud is about to bloom soon. So look at this other one right here. It's almost show the little leaf. So it went so quick. It's just last week or something. This area right here I still have snow, but now it's pretty much gone. But we have that little streak of snow right there because all the snow that fell here during the winter, we shoveled them all the way to that corner. That's why that corner right there still have a bunch of snow. But our yard here, it's pretty much clear. And you know what happened? This area, it looked like they kind of sink. For some reason, here in Alaska, we call it permafrost. It's some kind of geographical land changes, or like every winter when the water start to melt from the snow and the ground shift, so they kind of like get softened and they kind of see this little line right here. Sometimes they make this line look like some cracks, like, you know, it's not like earthquake or something, but naturally the ground shift or move. So all the ground right here is not really even, unless if you really pack them with rocks or something, but the natural dirt are changing every year. So I'm home now. So thanks for being with me for a few minutes. It's another beautiful day here in Alaska. And we're gonna have fun soon. When summer hits, we can go outdoor activity outside. So thanks for watching, everybody. See you next time.